What is up, YouTube? G Dinkins back here. Today we're reviewing some armrests. We got about 5 different armrests going from Amazon to eBay to Kingpin to Tatzel, all the way to personal welding shops. What we're going to do is we're going to price them. We're going to talk about the quality of them, whether they are worth it or not, go over some specs, stability, height, ranges, and things like that. So stay tuned. So just an introduction of which armrest is which, that way we can get on the same page. Here we have armrest that was custom made from Wentz Welding in Pennsylvania, down near the Pittsburgh area. Here you have Tatzel pylon armrest. Here you have a Kingpin armrest. You have a Tat Artist armrest. This one is from eBay. And then this one is just a knockoff, no-name, Chinese with soy sauce, Amazon armrest here. Heavy on the soy sauce. So pricing on these things, we pretty much have them in order from cheapest to the most expensive. Okay, this one here is completely custom stitched, welded. All the fixtures on it are completely customized. The colors of the trimmings are customized. You can customize the colors. Pretty much everything about every finish of this armrest you're able to customize. They're a little bit pricier. They're at $415, I believe. This one was actually a gift to me, which I really appreciate it. Then this one here is from Tatzel. These ones I believe retail for about $329 if you order from Tatzel. Anything over $100 is free shipping, so that includes the shipping. For the $329. Here you have the Kingpin armrest, which is a very cool armrest as well, and it's only $99. That doesn't include free shipping, I don't believe, but $99 armrest I think is a pretty sweet deal. This one is a Tat Artist armrest, and this one may have surprised me the most. This one is $79, and you can get this on eBay. That is free shipping. And then here you have my Ancestry Special, straight from Asia for a whopping $29.99 from Amazon. Free shipping, Amazon Prime, and in just 2 days you can get this thing. I'm just dreading talking about the quality. So yeah, with that being said, we're going on to the next one. So we'll talk about the build quality since we kind of just brought that up. Fuck, my eye itches for some reason. Damn. So here, the build quality on this, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm very, very happy with this. This thing has gone to multiple conventions with me. This thing has been in multiple trucks. Multiple things could have nicked, scratched, or chipped the paint, and none of that happened to this armrest at all whatsoever. So as far as the paint, as far as the toughness of the actual like screws and tap of the actual mechanics of everything, nothing strips out, nothing has broke loose in the middle of a tattoo. You don't need a whole lot of effort to tighten it up. This armrest is pretty legit. It's relatively stable. I know it's all the way up just because I'm really comparing height differences. This is the absolute max height of these armrests, and that goes across the board for all of these. Just going to bring that up during the build quality. With that being said, in my opinion, this one is definitely worth the money, especially if you're looking for the long haul. This Tatzel armrest, I've had this Tatzel armrest for about 2 years now. It's used by one of my other artists. When it's at its highest point, the only complaint I really have is it doesn't really have a whole lot of stability. But once you go down a couple notches, you can actually hear it click. So we did it down like 3 or 4. Now you gain a lot of stability back here. You have a cool wrench here. You can really kind of swivel it any way. We haven't had any issues as far as the actual cushion goes. We haven't had any issues with any of the hardware stripping, which you find common in a lot of cheaper armrests. So this one, build quality, okay, so this one's build quality is 5 out of 5. This one's 5 out of 5, okay? Especially for the price points. I would expect nothing to go wrong with an armrest within 2 years if it was over $300. This armrest is from Kingpin. This one gets the tallest, but it's not quite the best, right? So for $99, it's probably the best bang for your buck because it is the most sturdy and made with the heaviest material than all of the other ones. Besides this one, obviously, it's like, I'm assuming mild steel. Looks like maybe square tube steel. This one, I really like it. I'm gonna be honest with you. It does have its perks. It's a little bit on the smaller end as far as the actual pad itself goes. But we've had this one for about a year since we opened in the new location. We haven't had any complaints. The artist that uses it never really complains at all to me. So for $99, you really can't go wrong. It does feel a little bit cheaper. It's not quite as sturdy, especially if the floor is not exactly level. You're never going to have a sturdy armrest with this one, just because the complete bottom is completely flat. There's no legs to it. There's no really adjustments you can make. This one here is from eBay. As you can see, I just tapped it and it wants to slide down. Now, I can tighten it, but as I said before, most of these cheaper armrests, if you go too tight on the hardware, you'll strip it. And I don't really want to strip it. We've had this armrest for about 2 months. I don't really use this one primarily. I'm gonna be honest with you, I've never used this one. But JB has this armrest giving you any stability issues, any issues tightening it up, anything like that?
No.
Okay, so for $79, we have a guy who uses this thing every single day and he never has any issues. So there's that for $79. I mean, it's not a bad armrest. If you are looking for a decent armrest but you don't have that type of budget to, you know, afford $400, $300 or even $100 armrest from Kingpin, this one was $79 from eBay, which we will attach that link right to the bottom. So if you want to just click that link, you guys can actually purchase it. They are only $79.99 and they are free shipping. And then here we have the holy grail, the Honda Civic of armrests, the hatchback, the take out every seat to make it as fast as possible. This here, the Del Sol, the 18-inch rim, the Skunk 2, the B16, Brat, all 5 gears. $29.99. Now it reflects $29.99. As you can see, we talked about the stripping of the hardware, the beating of the material. This armrest here is no more sturdy than your bottle of ink. You hear that? That's hardcore aluminum. You know what happens to your Pepsi cans, right? And your beer cans, your lube bottles, all that. Your empty lotion bottles, empty condom packets. You know what happens to all that. This thing is not that old, guys. This thing is not that old. Look at this thing for $29. Sounds like I got bass in my trunk. $29.99, Amazon, free shipping. It'll be at your house in 2 days. May or may not work, may or may not function properly. But for $29.99, I mean, it's a scratch off ticket, you know what I'm saying? You might win, you might lose. So take your risk. I'm not going to attach this one because I don't want to be responsible and be like, this asshole told me to buy this thing. I mean, just get a zoom in on that. Zoom in on this real quick. Look at this. I mean, look at that. Look at the motion in that ocean. Shaking it like a salt shaker, baby. So for $29.99, if you're just tattooing out of a house, you're just practicing and you're just wanting to tattoo, I mean, wing it. Just fucking wing it, like they say on TikTok, like a baby bird. So yeah, build quality of these, honestly, for the price of all 4 of these other ones, I give the build quality 5 out of 5. I mean, I'm super happy with all 4 of these ones. No complaints on this, no complaints, and certainly no complaints on the one that I use every single day. Stability wise, I feel like everything could use a little bit more stability. I'm going to be honest with you. Sometimes I find myself putting my foot at the bottom of every armrest that I use. So I can't really be too picky with the stability. Comfortability, they all really have a nice soft plush feel to them, except for the Kingpin one. The Kingpin one's a little bit thinner and you can feel the board a little bit faster underneath, but it's relatively comfortable as well. So as far as comfortability, they're all relatively comfortable as well. If you were going to ask me what the best value is of all of these armrests, I'm going to be honest with you. The best value, if you're not really too picky on name brand and you're not too picky on the way things look, I'm going to say the Kingpin one is your best value, because I've had it the longest. It's relatively stable. Everything seems to be made of steel except for the actual knobs. Nothing has really failed on the armrest, so I'm happy with this one. I'm happy with all of them, but if you were to ask me what the best value of all the armrests are, I'm gonna have to go with the Kingpin one. The coolest looking armrest is the custom one, for sure. If you're looking for the best looks, it actually matches my chair, my armrest. Look at that. Fucking bougie, boys. So that wraps up the video of the armrest. Again, this is Wentz Welding. You have Tat Sold the Pylon. You have the Kingpin. You have the Tat Artist eBay. And you have the fucking soy sauce. If you guys would like to see me review anything else, come check me out. It's G Dickens. If you can, please remember to like, subscribe, comment, do any of that. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, especially in the tattoo industry. I love reaching back out to you guys. I love hearing the criticism. I love hearing the praises. I like the recommendations. I enjoy all the feedback from all of you guys. So if you could just tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, like, subscribe, and comment. Things that you guys would like me to review, take apart, rip apart, explore different tattoo machines, let me know. Appreciate you guys. G Dickens.